Hi friends, thank you so much for joining me today. It is a few days before Thanksgiving, and I've been thinking about this hot pad for some time now. I have some scrap flannel that I am going to be using to make this hot pad. I'm just showing you the ironing board that I made from a piece of scrap wood, covered it with batting and fabric, and I am ironing the strips and pieces of flannel with this iron that I bought at the liquidation store. I paid about $8 or $4 for it, depending on which day I went and purchased it, of course. So there I am ironing the scraps of flannel that I'm going to be using for this project. In the corner there is a plate and a tray that I'm going to be using as measurement. And to be honest, I'm just making this thing up as I go. This is not for anyone but myself and my family to use. So yeah, I'm just making it up as I go. So enjoy. I will tell you more later as it comes up in the video. So here I am using the plate as a template for the circle. I am cutting the backing of the plate pad with the plate, using the plate and a rotary cutter to cut around. A little bit clumsy, but you know, gets the job done. And now I'm going to get some batting, and I'm going to double the batting so that it's really thick, and then I'm going to use the backing as a template to cut the batting. And so that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to use the quilt as you go method to add the pieces to the batting. I'm now arranging the pieces, and then I'm going to sew it, and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I have sewn the pieces together, and I'm just showing you some pins that I made. I bought these little beads with letters on them from Walmart, I believe, and I just hot glued them to the top of regular pins. And now I'm sewing the pieces. I'm ironing the pieces, sorry. And this is a clapper that a friend of mine made for me. It's really good to have resourceful friends who know their way around a woodwork shop. So he made this clapper for me. And now I'm sewing the pieces that I'm going to use as binding together. And I'm just using the clapper to set those creases that I have pressed. And then I'm going to use the what do you call that thing again? My goodness, words. Bias. I'm going to sew it on the diagonal, and then sew it around the side of the binding of the pad. So I'm going to use a pencil to mark the diagonal, and then I'm going to sew along that line, and then I'm going to attach it to the hot pad, which you will see in a moment. So here it is done, and I was experimenting with some zigzag stitching along the seams, but then I ran out of bobbin thread, so I grabbed my friend Jack the Ripper, and I'm ripping out those stitches, and then that's it. That's the hot pad. Not perfect, but I learned a lot of lessons, and now I know things that I can do differently. I'm definitely going to make a few more. As you can see, I have a tray there, I have a plate, and I'm going to put the hot pad on it, on the tray under the plate, so that if someone is eating with the tray in hand, it won't be hot to the touch. So thank you so much for joining. Good, be kind, more to